Give me a quick audio.
Mic check, 3, 2, 1. Check, 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 check.
Good.
All right. Going to get to know a lot more about these nonprofits. We're at Camp Sambika here on Lake Sammamish. Beautiful place.
Right. Let's take a look, see what's going on at the Boys and Girls Club today.
Hello from Washington State.
We're going to connect with some students and leaders from Young Life.
Hi, Juanita. Nice to see you.
Hello, welcome back.
Hey, Corey. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, we got a few leaders, or a leader and a kid. Can't wait to introduce you to you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, I'm Jake.
Nice to meet you. I'm Gabby.
Nice to meet you. This place is amazing.
Brian, this is Scott. Nice to meet you.
Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for helping us out today.
How did this organization come about? What's the need?
When I was 18, I could fumble a little bit. I could, make a couple missteps, because at the end of the day, I could still go somewhere and there's a full fridge at my mom's house. But not everybody has that.
Kids are crying out for it. They're looking for authenticity. They're looking for real, honest conversations. They're looking for adults to say, hey, I care enough about you that I'm going to spend time to get to know you, to hear your stories, and to point you towards a life that is truly life.
For a lot of the buddies in our program, they don't have a friend, right? When they have a birthday party, it's all family.
What is it that people here in America might not understand about the children and the children's fund there in Tanzania?
Most of our kids are either fully orphaned or they were living in very difficult situations with a lot of abuse, where they also experience a lot of trauma as well. So the moment they come into the village and they join the family, we provide that support.
It's kind of like a second home to me. Since I'm homeschooled, I don't necessarily get social interactions from what other kids would get.
Love to hear about some of the things that you've been able to do at Young Life with the funds from Joshua P. Williams Foundation.
Generationally, the work really hasn't changed much. The what's might change, but the whys really stay the same in terms of it's a caring adult moving into the life of a kid, listening to their stories, understanding where they're at in life, trying to help them navigate through this crazy time of adolescence.
Tell me about the impact that the foundation has had on Athletes for Kids.
Huge. Josh P. Williams, his impact has touched so many lives. We would not be able to do that without the help of organizations like JPW.
We are the only 24/7 facility for youth in the entire county. There's a place to go where you can feel safe, where you can feel supported, where you can have your needs met, whether that's just food or a place to lay your head.
Tanzanian Children Fund has affected my future because it has provided a home for me, and it has given me good access to education, which is a great thing for me.
To have a high schooler who's willing to come over for an hour and a half, 2 hours each week, just as there to be a friend, it really makes a huge impact.
His main thing is struggling to make friends and meet new people, and so I provide that mentorship to always hang out with him and be someone he can always look up to and always rely on.
This is it. Actually just got the permit on Friday, and so now the students, the campers, are able to use the building officially today. So here we are.
What a beautiful building. It has that brand new building smell.
Yes, yeah. This place really is a place of hope for me.
Coming to Sambika and seeing just the deep heart for kids and the deep love for kids that exists among staff here, and the fun that we get to have, and sharing the love of Christ through play is a real gift.
It's really easy to make friends at the Boys and Girls Club. You just gotta push yourself a little. It's important because it also prepares me, basically, for what I need to do when I actually step out into the real world.
What will the funds from the foundation do to help the children there?
This year, one of the biggest areas of support is helping us improve our playgrounds at Odiani Primary School and Gitigi Primary School. By supporting that playground, it's helping us create an environment and a place for kids to have that opportunity to have those physical activities, those fun games, but also the opportunity to improve their health and their overall well-being.
About this building and the sort of cherry on top final grant money that helped put it over the finish line.
Yeah, this building's huge because the original building had been constructed in the early 1920s. The grant from the JPW Foundation was the cherry on top. The language of children is play. And so if we can have spaces where kids can just be kids, it allows the children to have courage to take a risk, to make a new friend, to try something new, to get outside of their comfort zone. And because of the JPW Foundation, we've been inspired to continue to make this a great place for youth.
What would you say to those from the JPW Foundation who are donating directly? What would you say to them about the impact that they can have?
I want to say thank you. You are all the reason we can do what we do. I see our folk every day. I see the struggles that they face, but I see the successes and I see the resiliency. And to be able to help folk get to not into housing, but safe, supported housing with a built community that supports them. And y'all are a part of that community.
Every dollar matters. And whether that's helping scholarships to get kids in here that have come from low-income backgrounds who want to be a part of the program, but it's out of their hands as a child.
I often talk to Andy about hey, can we get this kid to camp and this kid to camp? And the answer is if we can get the kid on the bus, we'll find a way to get them up to camp. Camp's not cheap, and so being able to put that on for kids and make sure that any kid that wants to go there can go there is really huge.
What do you want to say to the people that are supporting the Joshua P. Williams Foundation?
Without them, this place doesn't happen. Because of the JPW Foundation and the Top Off grant, we now have a great place for children to play.
I mean, obviously, thank you. I think anything that goes towards the program is absolutely massive. Everyone at Athletes for Kids is super thankful.
I want you to write down one word that comes to mind when you think of the impact the foundation has had.
Please know that it's going to making the experience for these campers better each and every year and providing a better and better experience for them.
I'm eternally grateful because, for me that's so special because they said yes. And actually because they gave, they are a part of this place just as much as the staff who work here.
It's an incredible thing they've done for us, and so just generation of kids coming through here, they're just loved and supported by this camp staff, and through those donations, it gets to keep happening.
Thank you for investing in the next generation. Thank you for investing in youth. This is a worthwhile investment, and we will receive a return on our investment.
From Tanzania and from all our kids and from all our community, we want to express our gratitude and for all the constant support over the years and for believing in our mission and the work that we do.
I am so grateful for TCF and everyone who supports the organization.
The legacy of Josh kind of being carried forward for 2 decades, impacting kids in multiple different organizations. I'm proud to be a part of the legacy, proud to be part of the story, and thankful for the folks who continue year after year to give generously to JPW to see this broad impact, this legacy continue, impacting, I imagine, thousands of kids over those 20 years.